But no, I feel you on that. But yeah, I seen the one shirt on Facebook, and I was like, no, you got to have Free Joe Exotic on the shirt. The Free Joe Exotic's got to be there.
Yeah, we got a freaking great episode, man. This is the Joe Exotic Extravaganza.
This is the official and we got Joe Exotic Extravaganza.
We got Jason from Joe Exotic Extravaganza on the show. So we're gonna start. Let's just start this episode.
Yeah, go ahead.
1, 2, 1, 2.
This is the Super Ugly Show.
We get through by the bare minimum.
Yeah.
And expect nothing more.
True savages of the podcasting game. Super Ugly Show time.
Woo! How are you?
Hi. Welcome. It's Tuesday.
Holy shit! Fucking Richie, Super Ugly Show. Holy shit. Yo. What'd you expect, motherfucker? Me, Richie. Not you, asshole. This is the Super Ugly Show.
You're fucking damn right it is, Richie. You're an animal. You're an animal.
Camel toe is in. I'm telling you, Rocky, it is.
You're a fucking mental patient.
Camel toe is in.
Fuck you guys. Super Ugly Show.
You know? A lot of people don't like Rocky. That's part of the show. It's
part of my thing. Come on, no. No. Come on. I'm here to piss off people. How valuable is human life, really?
Yeah. Fucking Rocky.
Yes!
Yeah,
the good old days when we could high five.
Yeah, can't fuck. Fuck.
Just saying this.
Super Ugly Show.
Yeah. What up, everybody? It's Tuesday night, and get ready because tonight on Super Ugly Show, we are going all fucking in on the Tiger King documentary series on Netflix. I finally watched it. Last week, I had only watched 2 episodes, so we weren't able to go into it. Rich was already chomping at the fucking bit, and he had to wait on me for once, and I finally watched it all, and holy shit. If this is not the greatest thing to come out of the fucking quarantine, I don't know what is.
Yeah.
Because every fucking second of this, you're like, well, this can't get any crazier than it is now. And
it just keeps unfolding.
It ramps it up like tenfold.
Yeah.
Not only does it get crazier, there's a fucking an accidental suicide.
Yeah.
No, I'm just going to get
but throughout this thing, I was like, when I started it, I started like falling in and out of it. But like every time, like I was going to get something to eat or getting distracted by something else would pull me back in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, I had to rewind a bunch of times. Now, before we get into this,
yes,
I want to
we have Jason, actually, from the Joe Exotic Extravaganza.
Yes. Apparently, he was one of the husbands. No, just kidding.
Well, that's... Wait, you told me that he was from the Joe Exotic Extravaganza.
At all.
Yeah, you did.
Did not.
Oh, stop.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Learn to read, buddy.
I'm gonna pull it up.
Yeah. Anyway, this is DJ. Go ahead. Give your info out. Get the real info.
Well, Rich, I'm actually one of the escaped gorillas from the zoo he had.
You see the size of this fucking guy, Rich?
I got out.
This motherfucker's a big motherfucking boy. How tall are you? How tall are you?
I'm about right now. I'm sitting at 6'2". Probably about 315, Rock, because all I've been doing is eating in the fucking house.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he's a big boy, bro. All
right. You said we're going to accept a Skype call from Jason.
I'm a tight 315. I got the Italian.
Oh, no, yeah, I don't mean he's a fat big guy. I mean, you're a fucking monster, big guy.
He would. Joe Exotic would love you.
Go ahead, read the text.
Jason, and he's going to Skype in tonight for the Joe Exotic Extravaganza.
Yeah,
I thought
Joe Exotic Extravaganza.
I thought that he was part of the team. I thought that he was part of the team.
See, Rich, I'm going to teach you English after, all right?
In a little bit, though.
Yeah.
I'm just a DJ from Jersey, bro.
See, I thought that you were...
I'm a fan of the show. I've been watching you guys for a while. I've been keeping in touch with Rock over Instagram. I figure you guys need another Italian to come up here and talk to you.
Yeah. See, I thought you were from Joe Exotic's neck of the woods.
Oh, no. He's Paisan. He's Paisan. He's one of us. He's a good fella, you know?
I'm not from Oklahoma. I don't look like I'm from Oklahoma, do I?
All right, listen, anyone who's trying to call in on Skype, if you're going to try to call in, just stop, because we already have someone on. We can't take more than one. So you know,
we will get you on. Just hang out a little
We'll
bit.
get people on, but let us get into this a little bit.
889, just relax, hang out, and we're going to put you on in a little bit.
Me and Jay have been talking, you know, for a long time now. We've been trying to get the right time to get him on, and finally this is the moment. So
Say in the chat, go in the, whoever just called, go in the chat right now.
yeah, go into the chat and call back once we let Jay go, which isn't going to be for a while, Jay, so don't worry.
Courtney Davidson,
good.
how did you feel about this show?
Courtney in the house. What up, Court?
Yeah, everybody's really excited about this extravaganza.
Because, dude, this show has brought everybody together. And what's funny is that Joe Exotic is such a piece of shit, but everybody loves him.
Love him.
He is the hero of this story.
Yeah.
Now, let's just get right into it. The first episode, we get to meet Joe and his whole gaggle of fucking meth heads and homeless.
I didn't even know he was gay until like they
What?
started.
Did you? The second he spoke, I go, "Oh, this guy's a gay man."
No, I didn't think that at all.
You're insane.
I said this guy's a real fucking manly man.
No.
And,
No, I love his bullet hole tattoos. As if he, you
I
know,
love his fucking gun holster. You see his holster with the bullets going around the belt?
he doesn't leave home without it.
yeah.
Yeah,
And then he had. Did you see the handcuff rhinestone fucking
Yeah.
belt in the front? That was unbelievable.
dude, the guy,
I might buy one of those and wear it to the club. I don't
his
know.
flamboyancy is phenomenal.
Yeah, I was thinking about being a boyfriend pen pal to him. You know, if I
that's
could.
a good idea.
I mean, I would. I don't know. I might have to go gay for him.
I wonder if we can somehow get him from jail. You know what I mean?
Well, I think what this is going to do is somebody's going to wind up getting him out. Like, because you can't.
He's trying to get Trump to pardon him.
Yeah, well, you can't hold
Hold
somebody.
on. Let's not jump the gun because we're already
Yeah.
talking jail.
'Cause this is crazy.
Yeah, let's stay with episode
Please,
1.
please.
So we get brought into Joe's world. His zoo. What the hell's the name of his zoo? Does anyone even remember?
The Joe,
GW something. Yeah, but he's got meth heads there. He's got a guy with no legs that, you know, you don't find out until a little later how this guy lost his legs, which you would think was a tiger accident. But no, he lost it in a zip line accident. How the fuck do you lose your legs in a zip line? Like, you see all these people. The one guy's got no teeth. He's shirtless in every interview.
and Jay, you can you back me up on this? When you see him hiring these meth heads, he's actually saving these.
Oh,
people's
he's helping.
lives.
So he feels like he's helping.
No, he is helping them.
Yeah, but he's ripping them off horrendously.
It doesn't matter. He gave them direction. He gave
And
them
he
life.
gives them a place to stay, which
And
is
he's
good.
paying
Yes.
him like
$1.50 a week.
$25.
Yeah, it's better than Carol.
There's a buck. Oh, Carol. Yeah, well, we'll get to
Yeah,
that fucking
$1.50 a week.
cunt. Oh, is she not the most hateable person on the planet?
Bro, he got these drug addicts to turn around and give them direction.
Well, he finds that one homeless woman, remember?
Yes.
And he's like, "I'll give you a job." I mean, he is a saint. We all know this. Joe Exotic. I mean, he should be up for sainthood, as far as I'm concerned.
He's not a saint, but he's not that much. He's not a fucking
He's
murderer.
not.
And
Now,
he's not an ass.
The people we're going to get into are pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Joe, I feel like he's well-intentioned
Yeah,
and
and he's an
does
idiot.
stupid things.
Very
Yeah.
stupid things. I know people like him all the
Yeah,
time.
like I don't think he's a malicious person. That's the difference here.
Yeah,
He'll
he's
say-
like, he's like your fucked up uncle. You know, he's like
Yeah.
your uncle that's kind of
He does-
He's still wearing a mullet.
He
reminds me of
does
John.
says stupid things. We all know that guy. He's not the guy that they point, that they depict him out to be in the series when they go through like the worst part of him.
Now, one of the people he picks up is his first boyfriend because they don't get married until. Oh no, they have a 3-way marriage. Yes, this is his first husband, John. Now, John, crazy meth head. Obviously, he's missing most of his teeth in the front.
Oh, those teeth are they're disgusting.
He doesn't wear a shirt for some reason in any of the interviews.
Yeah, why not?
Fuck if I know. Because Tiger King, Richie. There's no questions. There's just Tiger King.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
So this guy, when we first meet, hear their story, Joe goes, "Are you gay?" And the kid's like, "No, not at all. Definitely not gay. I like chicks."
Yeah.
And Joe goes, "You watch porn?" He goes, "Yeah, watch porn."
Yeah.
You watch porn with big dicks or little dicks? Now every porn is big dicks. I don't think there is little dick
Of course
porn.
you like the big dick
You
porn.
know, so he goes, "Well, big dicks in the porn," and Joe goes, "Well, you're not straight." And to that kid, he goes, "Well, he's convinced me.
Yeah.
Must be gay."
Yeah.
And now he's Joe's boyfriend.
Yeah.
Like how quickly
Did you see
that
his
kid was.
tattoo, Rich? Did you see his
Oh, he's got the
tattoo?
sick tribals.
Yes.
No, but did you see the one above his belt that says property?
Oh,
Joe
yes.
Exotic?
Yes,
Oh, my
yes.
God, yes.
But
Right, Sprout.
how quickly this kid was just convinced that,
I might, yeah.
yeah, I definitely do like sucking dick. I didn't realize it this whole time,
Yeah.
but now the way he's broke it down to me,
Yeah.
I definitely like sucking dick and fucking old guys
Yeah.
named Joe Exotic.
And Joe probably has a good supply of meth for him.
Oh,
so
hefty supply.
yeah.
Hefty
Easily.
supply.
Easily.
So you know that fucking there's a lot of meth for his husband, and if that's the price of sucking some cock for it,
Oh,
then
he's down for
that's
it.
the price.
He's down for it. Now,
don't forget though, you get to hang out with Tiger
Tigers.
Cubs.
Now there's the other part. Apparently that's the big appealing selling point to most of the people
Yeah.
that are not involved directly but involved underneath Doc Ansel, Carol Baskins, and Joe
Yeah.
is the allure of working with tigers and
The
tiger
reward.
cubs. Yeah, you get to be around these magnificent
Beautiful.
animals. Yeah,
Majestic.
Yeah, absolutely. They're beautiful animals. They are. Tigers are great. $2,000, you could have owned one.
Yeah.
Who the fuck knew you can get a Bengal tiger
It's fucking awesome.
for two? You can get a Bengal house cat for more than that.
Yeah.
The Bengal house cats are more expensive than a Bengal tiger
Wow.
from Joe Exotic.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Yeah. Don't you want one of those
Insane.
like kind of like big
Nope.
cat? No, not a
the
fucking
Bengals.
tiger.
I would like a nice trained bobcat.
Like a lynx.
Yeah, or
Something
like a
small.
lynx, yeah.
It's not small, but it's like
Dude, imagine breaking into someone's house and you see a fucking
like a
lynx.
medium-sized cat.
And this thing just comes out and looks at you and like, oh, motherfucker. Because
Yeah.
cats are fed.
Yeah.
Even a lynx. A lynx is maybe, that
they're,
big.
They're like a small,
They're
medium
not
dog.
big. But if that thing starts to attack you,
You have problems.
good luck.
Yeah.
Good fucking luck.
Even if a regular house cat decide to attack you,
yeah, you
good
see
luck.
the videos of people freaking out when house cats attack them.
Yeah. Have
So-
you ever seen anything like that where the cat claws on somebody's leg and just latches on and won't let go?
There's that one video of the
Wow,
guy
fucking
and
crazy.
he's in the computer chair and he's trying to show off the cat. I guess it's like a rescue.
Yeah.
And this thing goes fucking haywire on him. He starts screaming like a 12-year-old girl.
It's fucking dangerous.
Those things are vicious little fuckers.
Yeah,
And
I don't fuck with regular house cats. My daughter has a house cat at her mom's house. I won't let that thing come over here. I'm not a cat guy.
I like
Yeah.
cats. See, I am a cat guy. I got 3 cats. I love my cats, but they're all declawed.
But I'll tell you this though, I never seen anything more gangster in my life than the motherfuckers driving with a pickup truck with a full-grown tiger riding shotgun.
Dude, there was
That's
the
not
one
most
guy.
gangster shit you've ever seen in your life.
There was the one guy with the caddy, the pink caddy, and the fucking drop top.
Yeah.
Dude, now.
Oh, with the tigers.
Yeah, with the driving with the fucking tiger. Now, Joe Exotic and his whole world, it's chaos. There's shooting going off. They're setting off explosions.
Yeah.
He's got animals all over the place. Like, it is just a fucking...
There's so much to get into, especially.
It's crazy, like, what goes on. He's just firing off explosives all the time, it seems like.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, in that part of the United States, it's kind of like it's
anything
kind of
goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mind your own business type thing,
Yeah.
Second Amendment rights. They love them.
Yeah.
I mean, I love them too, but they really take it next level there. He had the explosions.
And
things.
that's the problem when they introduced this lady called Carol Baskin.
that bitch Carol Baskins.
She doesn't mind her own business, and her life is to follow him wherever he goes,
Everywhere.
and try and shut his shows down.
Now he started going on mall tours, and that's when Peter
Yes.
and fucking Carol Baskins started following him from mall to mall, writing the malls, being like, "You shouldn't do this," trying to get him shut down. He was
Yeah.
making anywhere between $10,000 and $40,000 per mall appearances for bringing these fucking cats. 40 G's,
but
one show.
a lot of that is to feed those animals.
Oh, the feeding of the animals is crazy because he's got 150 and over. He's got like 150 plus cats in that thing to feed all those
They said it
cats
was
every day.
$500,000 to feed them.
And every day you got to feed all these fucking cats, and he's throwing hunks like legs and fucking like a big fucking like the thigh and the leg of a
Yeah,
fucking
a
horse
cow,
and
yeah.
cow, or
Yep.
and then they had the Walmart meat, the expired Walmart meat
Yes.
that they would feed to him, which he was feeding it to
Genius.
the people too, though.
It's genius.
The people were eating it too, though.
Yeah, yeah. But
Like-
I mean, listen, when you have somebody trying to, honestly somebody on you trying to shut your business down in every step you go
Yeah.
and admitting to it, like
Yeah.
it's like
She
it's
was
okay.
she was like, "Fuck this." Now let's get into Carol because first of all, She didn't even have to open her mouth. The second I saw this woman, I immediately despised her. Immediately,
Oh, yeah.
like upon sight, I went. Oh,
I didn't think she
fucking
was
hate
that
this
bad
woman."
yet in the beginning.
No, she's got that fucking floaty out there kind of look
Yeah.
to her, but she knows what the fuck's going on.
Oh,
She
yeah.
knows what she's fucking
Very
doing.
smart.
She plays it off
Very
like
smart.
she's not. She's not, but she's a fucking brilliant woman.
Yeah.
A fucking cunt and a murderer.
Yeah. And we'll get into that in a little bit.
Absolutely a murderer.
But
But you look at her and you go, what are you doing different other than not letting people pet the cute animals in
Yeah.
a safe environment that's different than Joe and Doc Ansel and the guy in wherever that other guy was.
See, she wants to shut him down because he breeds the animals, and she does the same exact thing, except for she takes animals that are already born and takes them and
yeah, she's a rescuer.
yeah, and pretty much does the same exact thing, but makes more money than everybody else and doesn't want nobody else doing it. So she pretty much rats on everybody so she could do it and nobody else.
Yeah,
And it justifies it through I'm a rescue and
her
they're
place is the shittiest place of them all.
Yeah.
To eat, they had to go
Horrible.
into these little cages or stick their
Yes.
heads through fucking holes.
Yeah.
The weeds weren't cut. It was a shithole. And she doesn't pay a single person who works there, which is the most brilliant aspect of her operation. She has convinced
Yes.
these cat ladies.
not. You get a shirt.
You get a shirt, and there's a caste system.
Yes.
There's a fucking caste
the
system by
color-
the color of your shirt.
Is the higher rank you are, as far as I don't even know who you are until you have a blue shirt.
Yeah.
Unless you have because if you're not,
It's like getting a belt in karate.
Yes.
Like it's a source of pride.
she is a
Yeah,
genius.
and she's got them all working for free.
Yes.
Some of them been there 5 years. She's like, how long you been here? 5 years? And she's such a cunt, and openly a cunt. She goes, I don't even know the interns. It takes like years until I even recognize your face.
Yeah.
And openly is shitty to these people,
Yeah.
and they're dying to work for her.
Yeah.
Every single one of
because
these,
it's the cats.
Yeah, exactly. But every single one of these cat farms, we'll call them, all are very cult-like in different ways.
Yeah.
Carol's is like the hippie cult-like. Doc Ansel we'll get to. That dude's a motherfucking pimp as far as I'm
Yes.
concerned.
And then there's Scarface's.
Oh, but that guy,
That dude's
he
awesome.
didn't have like a zoo. It was just a personal collection.
Yeah, that dude's awesome.
And he was like, I sold drugs to keep up my exotic animal habit.
yeah,
You know, it wasn't the other way around.
yeah. He got in trouble. He did his time, and then
What was his name? Mario Batois.
yeah, nobody messed with him.
No.
nobody said anything bad about him. That dude will kill you
He
straight
allegedly is the inspiration for Scarface.
up.
That's
That dude is-
Big guy, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's what they said in the movie, that he was the
Amazing.
inspiration for Scarface.
That's so.
Him
sick.
and his father were running this huge coke ring down in Miami, and he would buy exotic animals with his coke money. And, he did some time, but he got out for murder. But he was like, I was there, but I didn't murder the guy. So he only did like 8 years or 7 years, and he got out, and now he's just living the life and fucking enjoying it. And to be fair, other than the people that come in towards the end, everyone else seemed to like Joe, except Carol. Doc Ansel, that Mario guy,
Yeah.
even the asshole who ended up selling him up the river. I can't. The other guy who owned the
because of
farm.
a lemur. Yeah,
Yeah, but everyone seemed to like him.
Yeah.
And then it spirals. But to get back to Carol, now let's get into her story. Her husband, Don Lewis, right?
yeah.
Was
He
his name?
disappeared.
Well, we'll get there. But the way they met, he was 20 years older than her, so he was about 38, 39 at the time. She was 18 or 19
Yeah.
and was basically on her own.
Yeah,
And he saw her on the side of the street and was like, hey, come with me.
Yeah.
He leaves his wife and kids.
yeah. Well, she was very pretty when she was younger.
But he leaves him for this stranger he just met. Because when he picks her up, he hands her a gun and goes, here, keep this on me so you know you're safe.
Yeah.
And as they get talking, he tells her he's a millionaire. They end up in a hotel room, and their love blossoms.
Yes.
And then they come together, and they start building this whole... Not they start building. They start,
she starts building this relationship, and he is all for her.
Oh, he loves her. Yeah. But...
Eventually, the craziness starts to turn him, and he starts, finding love somewhere else.
Well,
and-
he gets a restraining order against her. And in the will, it even says death or disappearance.
Yeah.
Who the fuck puts disappearance in a will.
Nobody does.
No, because you're
Crazy.
not dead.
Yeah.
You're just disappeared at that point. You're not dead.
So fucking crazy.
So how
Well,
is
you
he?
saw how he liked younger girls. Like he always went to look for another younger replacement.
Yeah.
Every girl he had, he was always cheating. They said he was going to Colombia or something.
No, Costa Rica. And
Costa Rica to find young girls. Yeah.
The last
Yeah.
time anybody seen him, he was supposed to go to Costa Rica, but to her, she knew that he had a girl in Costa Rica that he was never making Costa Rica.
No.
She knew he had a girl there. He wasn't making
But
Costa
they
Rica.
said the plane he wasn't going to Costa Rica because the plane he had, everybody was like, you can't make it to Costa Rica
Yeah.
in that plane. Like you just fuel wise, it's not possible.
Yeah.
So he
Oh,
was
the plane
go.
jumper.
Yeah, which means he didn't go fucking anywhere. And where's the fucking plane? Like that's the other thing. Where's the fucking plane?
Yeah, that a lot of things just don't add up to his disappearance. Like he didn't just leave.
Now
Somebody pretty much
Killed him.
got,
Murdered
you know,
him.
yeah,
he
like-
got.
yeah.
Now the theory is, which the family, his ex-family, his daughters, and whoever, all believe, and everybody,
Yeah.
Everybody.
The police, they won't say.
because her brother's a cop,
Yes.
because
They
her
won't
brother's
say.
a fucking cop.
Yeah.
But today they reopened this case and started asking for new
No, they
leads.
didn't.
Yes, they did.
Did they?
And I found out
Wow.
today that she refused a lie detector test.
Oh,
Yo,
shit.
she's going. She's
Everyone
going to
right
jail.
now, once all this came out today, everyone was like, "Yes."
This is true.
Everyone wants to see that fucking bitch Carol Baskins. Everyone wants to see her go down.
She's going down.
Everybody.
Well, Joe believes that her husband is underneath the well.
The wells. There's 3 wells apparently in the thing. Remember when he flew over? Like this psychopath, he flew over her fucking tiger compound just to get like a view of it.
Oh my
And
God,
then he
yeah.
snuck in and started filming.
because
remember?
she wouldn't leave him alone.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
wouldn't leave him alone. So
And then he was like, "We should drop grenades on it."
yeah, the only logical thing is if this bitch is gonna keep shutting me down, I have to get this bitch off my back. He kept her occupied with songs about her killing her husband because
Dude.
he was getting her back.
First of all, the greatest battle song of all fucking
Yeah,
time.
it's shitted on Nas's ether.
It fucking murders hit him up.
Yeah, Biggie's fucking Who Shot Ya?
Yeah.
Who shot?
It's
Yeah.
better than all of it.
It is absolutely fucking murderous. What is it called? Kill Kitty Kill?
Yeah,
Something like that, right?
And it's
No,
about
you're-
Carol
you're-
Baskin feeding her
The
husband.
video is a lookalike of this woman
Yeah.
feeding meat to tigers as
Yeah.
he's singing about Carol Baskins killing her husband.
Yeah,
Like, that is next
Here,
level.
Here,
it's
Kitty.
amazing.
Here, kitty, kitty. That's right.
Yeah,
Here, kitty.
Here, kitty.
The,
Yeah.
the amazing thing about Joe's
Yeah, you
videos,
guys realize
because when he's like, put down the guns, and you see the guy put down the gun.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's
They
amazing.
acted- Go ahead, Jay.
I was going to say, you guys realize how someone went from a complete unknown to probably the most famous person on the
Overnight.
planet in 10 days.
Yeah, like
10
a pretty. Yeah, 10 days, but basically like
The
overnight.
beginning of this quarantine. So right now, that episode is number 1. It's beating Ozark as far as the rankings for Netflix.
Dude, it's been
As
number
of-
1 since it came out.
It's everything.
It really is. It's and because like we said in the beginning, like once you watch it, you go, "Wow, this is crazy," and it just like keeps topping itself in the
Yeah.
level of insanity.
Yeah, and you're in
Yeah.
quarantine, so you have no choice but to enjoy this.
Yeah. Now we didn't even. Let's.
I don't know.
Now Carol, Joe thinks she put him in the meat grinder, fed him to the fucking things. Now to be fair, when Joe later on in the series gets attacked by a tiger, Carol goes, "Well, you know, if I was going to have someone, I'd pour sardine oil on it." Now, clearly she's either thought about this or done something like this before because you don't just have that locked and
No.
loaded. Like
No.
that's something you know and thought about, and sardine oil is very specific.
Yeah.
That's a specific thing.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yep.
so it's just
I can't believe they opened that case up.
yeah. Now
That's fucking crazy.
another thing I learned today, the alligators in the arson were Michael Jackson's alligators.
Really?
He had purchased them from Michael Jackson however many years ago, and had them, and those were the alligators that got burnt up in that arson thing, were Michael Jackson's alligators.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, dude. The level of connections these people have with celebrities, like Doc Ansel was on Britney Spears' MTV Music Awards performance with the White Tigers. He's been in countless
Shaquille
movies.
O'Neal was over there.
Shaq was over there.
Loves Joe.
Undertaker and his wife were at Doc Ansel's thing
Really?
recently, like
Yeah, I
2
saw
weeks
that.
ago.
I saw
Really?
Yeah.
Yo, man.
I was on it. Right.
You have Cardi B trying to get Joe Exotic out of
Everybody
jail.
wants Joe out.
I
Everybody.
I am
The only
so
person who
for,
doesn't is Carol.
Yeah, I'm so for Joe. I can't believe that. Because we gotta get. I guess we gotta talk about Joe and why he's in jail.
Well, we'll get there because we still haven't talked about. We haven't got to episode 2.
We haven't got. Yeah.
Now, episode 2.
There's so much.
You know, there's so much. And if we're missing something, either write it in the chat and I'll take a look every now and then, or when we open the phone lines, when we let Jay go, we'll have people call in. But episode 2, a woman loses her arm, but not fully. She gets attacked by a tiger because she puts her arm in one of the cages. Now, just a part we forgot to mention, everybody that works on Joe's Tiger Farm, no experience with animals whatsoever.
Nope. They have experience with meth.
Yeah, zero experience with tigers, but animals in general. Like, never worked with any animals. And their first fucking dive into it is Bengal tigers. Brilliant. So this girl sticks her arm in, and this fucking thing just swipes the meat off, pretty much.
I can't believe that.
Now, the arm is still attached, right?
Yeah.
Now, Joe, somewhere, gets an EMT jacket. Don't know where he got that from. But Joe has costumes for everything. Yeah. Whenever there's a tragedy, Joe's got a costume. The wake, he's a preacher, and the girl loses her arm. The wake is... the
my
wake.
God.
But
Oh
this
my
woman
God.
loses her arm, goes to the hospital, and the doctors are like, "Oh no, we could totally save this. You'll have a couple years of therapy, but we could totally save it." She goes, "Nope, take it off.
I don't want therapy.
I need to get back to Joe Exotic's fucking tiger farm.
Yeah.
Take it off. Sew me up. 5 days later,
working.
back to work."
Yep.
Now that is a fucking person I want on my fucking team.
Yep. And if I worked for Joe, I would have did the same thing.
Talk about loyalty.
Oh my God.
But what goes through your head where you go, I could keep my arm, but
I don't want to do the therapy.
The therapy, it's kind of an inconvenience.
Yeah, she's like,
Yeah.
Give me a couple Percocets and let me get back to work.
Exactly. That's what she was like. She's like, I wonder what kind of drugs I'll get for
Yeah.
having an amputated arm.
Yeah, let me get a couple perks and yeah, we're good.
Yeah, but and then after that, he goes into his office and he goes, I don't know how I'm ever going to recover from this financially. That girl's not doing shit. She didn't sue him.
No.
She didn't do nothing.
No,
She just lost an arm and went back to her $150 a week job.
because she should have known better. She stuck her head in the fucking tiger cage.
I mean, to be fair, yeah, like that's on you.
Yeah.
That's on you.
I mean, come on.
yeah, like.
You don't do that. You
No.
don't ever do that.
But even when they're like trying to trap the one tiger, she's only got the one arm, so now she's using the nub to hold the one side.
Yeah, and they're like,
And-
look at the knob. Get the fucking thing
but
from
you
her.
can see they have no experience in wrangling and nothing.
No.
It's such a dangerous operation. The fact that no one's been killed is a miracle.
Yeah, it is.
An
fucking-
absolute fucking miracle.
Oh my God.
Now, Joe is married to John at first. John has no teeth, doesn't like to wear shirts.
He has one tooth in the front.
One big tooth, yes.
Yes, and towards
it's
the end-
abnormally big, too, right?
Yeah, towards the end he loses that tooth, but he does have the one tooth while he's there.
Yeah, but he got a full set. I saw him on
Yeah.
David Spade
But
recently.
he smoked his teeth.
Oh, absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
you know.
yeah.
So then,
Oh, yeah.
then enter Brandon. Brandon is Ashton Kutcher, basically.
Yes.
Tall, model, look
Yeah.
like,
Big dick.
dumb as a
everything.
fucking rock.
Yeah.
Dumb as a fucking
All
rock.
he needs, he's straight. All he needs is some drugs, and he is gay.
But he's
and
a
there.
hustler.
Yeah.
Dumb as a rock, but he's a hustler.
Yeah.
And that motherfucker will do anything to get by, to get his drugs, to get whatever he needs, whether it be marry a weird gay man who runs a tiger farm and his fucking meth head boyfriend,
Yes.
whatever the case may be. Now they become a polygamous couple, and they have a 3-way marriage.
Holy
John,
shit.
Joe, and Brandon.
Yeah, I thought the ceremony was beautiful.
Oh, it was gorgeous. I loved it.
I loved it. I wish I
Yeah.
was there. It was so amazing. They look so great.
The pictures too. The engagement photos were just.
Yeah, they look so happy.
The photo shoots also that they take are just amazing too. And Joe films everything for some reason. He's got his reality like internet show. My favorite part is they go, "Oh, you got a show?" And now like this is like me doing this. Okay, they go, "Oh, you got a show?" He's like, "Yeah." They're like, "Well, where's it air?" He goes, "On the internet. It's worldwide." it's worldwide. Yeah, so is mine, Joe. But that's because it's the internet.
Yeah.
Like he's acting like I'm
Yeah.
so good. My shit is worldwide.
Yeah, we're everywhere.
Yeah, that's how fucking good we are. No, you just uploaded it to the internet. Anyone could do it, Joe. But the
You know what?
but like the shitty like arrogance that comes over him, where he's like, "We're worldwide."
Yeah.
He says it like he's accomplished
Of
something.
course.
You know what I
Of course
mean?
he did.
That's like someone being like, "Oh, you do a podcast?" I'm like, "You fucking bet I do," and that shit is all over the world,
Yeah,
baby.
everybody can
You know,
watch it.
Everybody can watch it. Do they? Nope. But everybody can.
Oh, shit.
But so he's got his reality, his internet show, which is basically I fucking hate Carol Baskins. That he threatens her constantly on this show with guns. He pulls up a poisonous snake and goes, "Maybe I'll send it to Carol."
Yeah.
Now she had a snake mailbox full of snakes that. No one knows who did it, but somebody went to her place and stuffed a bunch of fucking snakes
Oh, my
in
God.
her mail. No, this is what she said.
Yeah.
If I believe it, I don't know. But I think she saw Joe's video and was like, "Oh, I'll say they stuffed snakes."
Of course.
Yeah. But then he found out where she lived, and he had that one special gun. Remember? Do you remember that part? And they're like, "What's that gun?" He goes, "That's for when everything goes bad and I go to Tampa,
Yeah.
which is where Carol lives."
Yeah.
Now he's openly threatened this woman's life
Because
for years.
he's not gonna kill her, so that's why he does it.
No, he's gonna hire someone else.
No,
to do it.
that
I know.
is bullshit.
I know, and again, we're gonna get to that.
And that's
part.
why, honestly, that's why he's in jail, is because they said that he hired somebody.
Yeah.
But when we get into that
Well,
later,
yeah.
it is such a horrible way that they got him for evidence and how they got him arrested. It's totally illegal how they did it, and it's not going to last.
Let's get back to Brandon real quick, because this kid was just in it for the fucking rodeo that was Joe Exotic's farm.
Yeah.
He was loving the four-wheeling. He
Dude,
apparently loved putting his balls on everybody.
Yes.
You know, he loved showing his
Yeah.
balls and just laying them on you.
Yeah.
Everybody's seen Brandon's balls.
Yes.
Which was said at his fucking funeral.
Yes.
Holy
This
shit. Everything
kid
is all-
had a fucking Ruger and goes, "Nah, no clip. It's empty."
Yeah.
Now, I don't understand how this
And
happens.
Rugers don't shoot when there's no clip in it.
But
he
as
says.
a fucking gun owner, check your fucking barrel.
Your firearm.
Holy shit. This happens more often than it should.
Yeah.
Like, I've heard a lot of instances where people go, "No, it's empty." I was just watching The Wild and Wonderful Whites of West Virginia, which, if you've never seen that documentary on Amazon Prime, watch it. It's not Joe Exotic good, but it's fucking hillbilly redneck at its finest. And he takes the gun in front of Joe's campaign manager,
Yes.
which we'll get to Joe's fucking government, runnings. In front of his campaign manager, goes, "Nah, dude, it's fucking empty." Boom!
And blows his
blows
head off.
his fucking brains out. Now the kid, this fat poor kid who just gets caught up in the mix of everything.
Stop kidding.
Yeah,
Don't stop joking around.
and
Stop.
then just sits there and stares
yeah.
for the longest time. Like,
Yeah.
doesn't get up to go see.
In total shock.
Doesn't call anybody.
Total shock.
Yeah, total shock. And this kid shoots himself. Now they throw a wake and a funeral for this gentleman, and Joe proceeds to tell everybody how he rubs his balls on people,
Yeah.
how he loved grabbing his ass,
Yes.
and then turns it into a one-man fucking concert.
And his his family is there and has to.
So confused.
Yeah.
The look on these women's faces.
Yeah.
Sorry,
it's
go
his,
ahead.
it's his mom, it's his sisters, and they just can't believe their fucking eyes that they're at their son's funeral, and this guy who is his gay lover that has a tiger farm.
Well, one
is,
of his gay lovers.
yeah is talking about fucking his son
yeah,
and
his son rubbing balls on everybody because that's appropriate for
just
a wake.
crazy.
Like, Rich, when you die, I'll be sure to be like, he was a great guy, he was a great father, huge hog.
Yeah,
his dick was huge. He'd show it to everybody. If you didn't see Rich's dick, I don't know where you've been,
yeah,
but
you've been under a rock if you haven't seen his cock.
like, I would be attacked. like, and his poor mother, who was very clearly a drug addict as well. Like,
Yeah.
in her interview, she was fucking trembling. Either she's got Parkinson's or she was jonesing for something. But I'm going to go with jonesing because she looked the part,
Yeah.
If it smells like a pile of shit, you know what I mean?
It's usually
It's usually a pile of shit. So, but
But the audacity to wear the priest collar.
The priest
he wears
collar.
the collar. Like, you're not a priest. This guy, he fucking wears it like it's an outfit. He's walking around with a collar on.
Yeah.
Like, where do you...
Because
That's
he's
fucking crazy.
he could do anything. He's a singer. He could do anything. He hangs out with tigers.
yeah.
He could do anything he wants.
And then when the kid died, Joe's makes like this memorial for him. And immediately, like 2 weeks later, marries another guy. No, I know. We're good with him now. He was on with us last week. Yeah. If you're watching, Scott, like I said, we're going to let Jay go. Jay, we're going to let you go in like a minute or two, brother, because we got to get that other people in.
All good.
But
Yeah.
he has this whole memorial of quads set up for him. But then he's married again, like, 2 months later?
Yeah.
Because John leaves him for a chick. The toothless meth head leaves him for the receptionist that he was banging, and apparently the Brandon kid was banging everything with 2 fucking legs inside this fucking tiger farm also.
Yeah.
So Joe was just a rube getting played by a fucking meth head and a fucking basically a wanderer.
Yeah, I can't believe they treated him like that.
Yeah, terrible. He didn't deserve that kind of treatment.
No, he didn't.
But he did find true love after 2 months later.
As rightfully so, he
Rightfully
should.
so. Now. There was something else I just had on my mind and I lost it. Fuck. All right, Jay, let's let you go, and we're going to take some more calls. Brother, it's been a pleasure. We're going to definitely do this again on a normal night where we just shoot the shit on regular topics because I feel like you'll be great to spitball with. So I definitely want to do this again.
I'm going to go live again with some old school classics this Sunday.
That's it. I was checking it out the past one. You were definitely you were playing one song and it brought me right back to Neptunes, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, he's kidding. You even said you're like throwing on a classic right now, and I was like, you're fucking right, that's a classic. I forget which one it was.
Nice meeting you, brother.
You too, bro.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Appreciate you.
All right, later, brother. All right, now anyone who wants to call in, we can only take one call at a time, so we're going to let you on, but we're not going to keep people on for too long. All right, so get the calls going. Whoever gets in first, that's how we're taking them. But his candidacy. He decides he's going to run for president, and then goes, you know what? It's too long. I don't want to wait for the presidency. Fucking, I'm running for governor. And gets 19% of the vote. Surprise! Like, I was stunned. 19% of the vote. Is this his first time on here?
No, it's not my first time on here.
No, not first time ever, but I mean in a very long time.
Very long time indeed.
Well, I mean without you, pranking us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you have video or no?
I do, yeah. Hold on.
Yeah,
All
please.
right. Everybody, we have Scott McKinnon on the phone. A friend of the Super Ugly Network as of late. And I like the way this relationship has been going lately. It's been very cordial and very nice. And
the last time he was on, I think me and him we were setting up a fight.
A fist fight, and I was motherfuckering him to no end. But he was on with me and Jess last week. Couldn't have been more than a gentleman, and we had a great time with him on. So, I told him, call in this week. We're going to be doing some Tiger Talk. And here he is, the great Scott McKinnon, everybody.
Right. Yeah, me and Rocky, we're going to do a little street beefs.
Yeah.
All
right.
Me and Richie, rather.
Yeah,
that's right.
Now, what is your whole take on what we're talking about?
Yeah, did we leave something out that you want to specifically get to, Scott?
I don't know if my camera is not working, but I missed a little bit, man. I was in the shower and shit, but you guys, with Joe Exotic, you know that he's not the singer of all these songs.
Yes.
You already covered that?
No, I didn't, but you're bringing that up. And, yeah, I did know this. There's a duo that he would just sing over their tracks very lightly. Yeah, like those weren't his songs. Now, even the Kill Carol one, that wasn't his?
Because I don't think, man. I think everything was done by some independent guy who's now selling records because of this show. He's now popular.
He's amazing.
We forgot to bring up the gift shop, which how awesome is the gift shop? He's got exotic underwear in there.
Yes.
He's got his own DVDs. He's like 28 tracks on that one. He's showing it off. He's like 28 tracks and videos.
Yeah.
Right there, that one.
Yeah.
And, you're like, no one wants. Well, now they do.
Yeah.
Now they do.
I would want
But
it.
the people going there initially,
Yeah.
not a single one of those DVDs were bought. Everybody
No.
would look at that and go, I'm not fucking buying.
Yeah.
Probably like $50 a DVD,
Yeah,
too.
no, I just want to see a fucking tiger and hold one.
But for some reason, he sold underwear in there. And then when he was running for governor, he was giving away condoms.
Yes.
He's like, don't let,
Yeah.
if you're going to let the government fuck you, use a condom. That was his like thing with it.
That was his campaign, man, giving out condoms with his face on it. I can't believe that shit.
His
dude.
first campaign video was, I'm fucking broke.
And
Remember
then
that?
that Jeff Lowe guy got him, right? Like he was like saying that you did this illegally, so this is why the feds are on to you.
No,
Well,
Joe-
no.
Joe-
See, that money was rightfully Joe's that he spent. It's just it was both of theirs, I think. But Joe was just spending frivolously. I think that was the issue. I don't think Joe did anything illegal. They were like, you can't use that money for your campaign, but I don't think he did anything illegal in regards to that.
Jeff Lowe is the person who Joe Exotic brought in to help keep the zoo going, and this guy wound up actually taking over and kicking Joe out of his own.
Oh, Jeff
out of
Lowe,
his own zoo.
yeah, Joe got worked. Joe
He's
got
the
worked.
Playboy from Vegas.
And yeah, he looks like someone just fucking shit Ed Hardy all over him.
Oh,
He
he was a
Did you ever see
bandana
that
with
meme
a.
on the internet? Did you ever
What?
see the meme on the internet of the 30-year-old, and it's like, hey, ladies, if your 30-year-old boyfriend's still dressing like this, I think it's time to leave, right?
Yeah,
he
like
looks like a
unemployed with
schmuck.
the fucking
The trucker hat.
bandana on underneath. He looks dressing like he's 16, man. Guy's like fucking 60.
The guy's the worst. He really is. He's a fucking horrible human being. He's a really hateable guy when you start watching the show. He really is. He's really bad. What's up, Jess?
Hi, baby.
Hold on.
How do I do this? I'm not used to this position. You know, I'm not used to the position.
Yeah.
This earbud? All right.
Yeah. So
He actually kind of dresses like Mr. Cow in the chat. What's up, Mr. Cow? Ah,
Who's that?
Scott.
Is that my
Cow?
Canadian boyfriend?
Yeah, what up?
What's going on?
Yeah, he wear Affliction. He wears the Affliction clothes.
All that UFC tap-out gear and stuff, eh?
Well, yeah, what a fucking... That guy is an asshole. He pretty much stole what Joe has been building up Joe's whole life. This guy fucking came and he took it right from underneath his face.
Do you know who he looks like to me?
Who?
He looks like the guy that did, what's that movie with the little puppet guy, the circle cheeks? What was that
Puppet guy.
scary movie? That scary movie that had the...
Oh, Saw?
Yes, that guy, the older man, he looks just like that
You
older
think
man.
so?
Yeah, you got to see that when you look at him again. You're gonna go, oh shit, I kind of could see that.
Okay.
Very creepy looking.
He looks like John from Saw, the main killer.
Yeah, he looks
Huh.
like him
If
with
he
a
was
bandana
all-
on.
Yeah, if he was younger, yeah, I could see a little bit of a resemblance there because of the white pale skin.
Yeah, he
Who's
looks
that?
creepy.
Who Jeff Lowe looks like from the main guy from Saw. If he was
Like a
if he was
younger
younger.
Which main guy? Dr.
Um,
Gordon?
Yeah.
No,
Like
not Gordon.
what's his
Danny
name?
Glover?
No, the main killer.
The
Oh,
John.
oh, yes,
Right?
yes,
He
yes.
looks
Oh,
like him,
the
right?
actual jigsaw
Yeah,
killer.
because they got that like
Yes.
pale white skin,
Yeah.
like that whitish person, you
Now
know.
he is the scourge of the earth, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Other than the little fat page boy haircut
Oh.
strip club owner.
That guy's a fucking.
That fucking rat piece of shit, and proud of it.
Yo, the reason why Joe is in jail is because this guy had a pet store and he had an illegal lemur in there. So what he did to not get in trouble by having an
Which
illegal
would've probably been
lemur,
a fine.
yeah, it would have been a fine. Says, oh, I got information. If you don't charge me for this illegal lemur, I can get a murder.
Yeah, murder
for
for
you.
hire.
Murder for hire
Yeah.
for you.
A murderer.
And which was total bullshit. They take the word of a fucking junkie, jailbird, and they say this jailbird says that, oh, he gave me $3,000 to kill somebody with no evidence.
Yeah.
By
Yeah.
any.
Which for some reason they interviewed him in a tub.
Yeah.
He was in a
Yeah.
tub.
So
Like,
they-
what the fuck?
What?
Yeah, you don't
What the
remember
What was
that?
that, man?
Like,
The-
dude, all of
yeah.
it, none of it made sense.
Yeah.
Jeff Lowe pulls up in a fucking, like, one of those weird race car things that are
Yeah.
street legal,
Yeah.
and he's got a skeleton riding shotgun, and it's just, that's normal for Tiger King. Like, that's completely normal. No,
So,
That's crazy.
so he's in jail because this guy vouched that, oh, He gave me $3,000. I didn't kill her, but he hired me to kill
Which
her.
it was supposed to be 10 though.
Yeah.
Five before and 5 after.
But wait, but the reason he's actually in jail though is because they found those skulls.
The
of
tigers,
cats,
the
the
tigers.
But let me tell you something. For 20 years, okay, there's only 5 tigers that they found buried. Now, for 20 years, if he had to euthanize only 5 tigers, I say that's a score.
Yeah.
Because for 20 years, if you only had to euthanize 5, you're not doing too bad.
And we don't know these tiger situations. They could have been real dicks. You know what I mean?
But
Like they
if
may
you
need
had to put
be
them out,
down.
I mean, you're going to have to put animals
Like
out.
that's what I'm saying. Like you have tigers now that are in cages, and I dick was a poor choice of word, but like in a cage with other tigers, and now it's attacking the other
but there
ones.
were other there are dogs that they put down because of that,
Of
because they
course.
can't control their
Yeah.
behavior. Sometimes it's just that
Yes.
switch. You know
And
what I mean?
I guess he didn't do it the right way. But what's the right way
Yeah.
with tigers?
And who the fuck are you to tell somebody that dedicates his whole entire life to this? Who are you to say that he didn't have a good enough reason to
Or
put
a
these
Now,
love
tigers
here's what's
down?
Yeah.
fucked up. If I pay enough money, I could fly to fucking Africa and shoot whatever fucking animal
That's
I want.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yes.
It's
Like,
disgusting.
this guy
It's
was-
a vicious circle.
It's
It's a vicious circle. It's
horrible.
a web we weave.
Because
Rich.
they fucking grabbed any kind of thing that they can get on this guy to get him arrested.
We
man. So they
still
did.
haven't even touched on Doc Ansel.
Oh my God.
Bogva, whatever.
Which means that he's a pimp. What's the? It mean
His name
Bhagavad
was like
means-
God or something,
Yeah, it means
or
a
like
god.
the enlightened Lord or
Yeah,
something like
well,
that.
that's what they call him. They call him Lord.
Yeah.
He's got 5 wives.
Well,
5?
allegedly, maybe 9, maybe 3, maybe
Yeah,
5.
nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Well-
All I know is he gets them all boob jobs.
Yeah.
And if you want time off, that's how you're gonna get it. Because otherwise, you's a working
Bro,
bitch.
he walks
Yeah.
around on an elephant. Okay.
Yes. As
He
his
walked-
transportation.
That's his fucking an elephant.
This guy was very clearly coked out of his mind.
All the time. His pupils were like pin drop and glossy, and he's going, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, what the
Now,
fuck? does
a
that
little
mean?
history about Doc Ansel. He's a doc in like the mystic arts. First of all,
Oh, yeah,
that's
they
that's
said
what his
mystic
doctorate's in.
arts.
And he was raised on a farm, then moved to some like Buddhist temple and lived there, and then started doing the whole animal thing and worked on movies like Ace Ventura, Dr. Dolittle, whole bunch of different shit, and then built this compound because that's what this is. It's a
Yeah.
cult.
Yeah.
He runs a straight up cult. He finds young women,
Yeah.
immediately strips them of their names and gives them a new name.
Yep.
He brings them on the compound, goes, "You're Vanessa? No, you're not. Now
Yeah.
this is your name."
Candy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever the yeah.
Ooh, candy.
And then he likes big
Candy.
tits, so he makes them all get boob jobs.
Yeah.
Now the one girl who left the compound was like, first of all, what I lived in, there was roaches everywhere.
Everywhere.
The food,
Yep.
the bed, everywhere. She goes, the only time I got time off, they were like, "Do you want to get a boob job?" She's like, "Not really." And then she was like, "Well, I'll probably get a few days off." So she was like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
all right."
And drugs.
Yeah, and drugs.
Yeah,
Well,
but she
no,
said
I don't think his people. I don't know about the drugs.
they
as
had
far
all
as they-
teeth that were
Yeah.
normal. The girls look pretty
Well,
clean.
they had the painkillers for the boob
But
jobs.
where she
Yeah.
was staying, she was in Newbie. So where she was staying was like a horse stable.
Yes,
but where
yes.
his wives stayed were
They have
mansions.
beautiful
Yes.
houses.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, so I guess you have
It
to
pay-
graduate blowjob wise.
Now he's got a kid with one of these girls
Listen,
too.
it pays to be
dude.
a wife. Right? It pays to be a
There
wife.
better be a big fucking check for me to stand in
Of
front of
course.
that man when he takes his clothes
got
off.
it.
A big check.
Oh,
He's got it.
Ugh.
Oh, does he got it?
Yeah, but listen, when you marry him, you don't have to worry about anything because you work with tigers. You spend your day with cubs. You're a millionaire now, and you get to do whatever the fuck you want. So
Dude,
it's not too bad of a living for
his
for
compound
a down
just
south
got
woman.
raided on the 19th, March 19th. His compound got raided. They didn't find anything,
Yeah.
but they raided it looking for something. Now I
Yeah.
don't know exactly what they were looking for,
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
but they were looking for something there, and
Everybody's
he got
ratting
raided.
on everybody now.
Well, now Joe's like, I got fucking names of 37 people. I'll give you. He's ready to
I'll be
throw.
out in jail with him soon, bro.
He can't wait to start throwing people under the
Mystical
bus.
science.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because he got worked completely.
Yeah.
Like,
See, the thing
like,
is, I don't think he has to throw anybody under the bus to get himself out of jail, though, because he's not in there. He's in there for wrongful reasons.
he's not getting out.
Yes, he
Look,
is.
look,
Charge a 19
You don't think
count.
he's getting out?
No.
Let me tell you
Attempted
something.
Murder, planning on murder is pretty heavy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. They could get away with locking him up for attempted murder in that little state, but when it goes worldwide like this,
Well, yeah, now
when it goes
now he's got-
worldwide,
Yeah.
the way this is,
So there's a
that's not enough.
petition.
Yeah, that's not enough evidence to put somebody
And
behind
he's looking
bars.
for this petition's for a Trump pardon, and there's
Yes, I
there's
loved it.
500,000 signatures overnight on that motherfucker.
Yeah, I signed it.
I signed it too.
You did?
Hell
Yes,
yeah, I did.
I signed
that
it.
shit immediately
Yes.
got to
You
500,000.
think right now during coronavirus we should be worrying about
Yes.
getting him out of jail?
Yes,
else-
that's my
we have
my
nothing else to
thing.
do in the house.
That's my mission. That's what I'm doing with my time.
Yes,
I'm getting
mission.
Joe Exotic out of jail. That's
Yes.
that's my work.
But, like, this is the way I imagine it went down as far as Joe's setup, because he was set up.
Yeah, he was.
When the recording
Heavy.
devices weren't on, it was Jeff and that page boy going, dude, we know you know you can hire this guy to kill that fucking bitch. You know
Yeah,
you
they
can do it.
egged him on.
Then when it was time to talk about Joe doing the murder, the murder for hire,
The murder.
the recording went on and they shut their mouths
Yeah.
and let him bury himself.
Yeah, because he's a loudmouth.
And
He's,
because
he's an
stupid.
idiot. He's
Yeah,
stupid.
Exactly. He's simple.
But that's not going to hold. Not worldwide. They, like I said, they could do that if nobody really knows the case.
we got the
But
West
this-
Memphis 3 out.
This
we
is
can get
too
Joe
big.
Exotic out.
Yeah, this is too big of a case.
Yeah.
It's not
West
small anymore.
West Memphis 3 was bullshit.
Well,
They're
yeah.
poor kids.
And so is this. So is this.
So they was able to get away with that while this was a small thing, but nah, he's getting out of jail. You mark my words, Carol will be in jail and he will be out of jail
If
within
Carol
the next
makes
3
it in
years.
jail, that bitch has so many people that hate her.
Oh,
You know,
so
that
many
black
people.
Jaguar White Tiger, the guy I follow on Instagram, he also is a cat rescue, but he gets cats from circuses that get shut down,
Yeah.
abused animals, and you watch him get these tigers who are like frail, can't even walk.
Wow.
He does their surgeries, he takes care of them, and then he has a compound where they all are.
Yeah.
Now, he's not just this guy that goes, oh, the tigers. No, he sleeps with them.
Yeah,
There are-
right. This
there's a
dude's
black
all
Jaguar,
in.
Cielo, who is his cat since a baby. He will sleep with this black
Yeah,
Jaguar,
dude.
okay?
He's
The-
got bald spots on his head from the
from
cats
the cat
all licking him and
clean.
shit.
They
Yeah.
they really do. They connect, and so now she's actually attacking him, where he's posting on social media that she's going after his organization in
See,
Mexico.
Carol is?
Yeah.
Carol.
Now, but the problem is with that for her, she's fucking with the wrong
He's
one
in
there.
Mexico.
Because and celebrities love this guy.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
Paris
Kim
Hilton, they've all
Kardashian's
been there.
Paris
Yeah.
Hilton, A-Rod, fucking
Yeah.
Jennifer Lopez, you name it. These motherfuckers have been to this guy's
She
compound.
has a lot of
Enemies.
fucking problems coming her way. She has
does.
no idea.
Can we talk about a cuckold husband who was
Yes.
in a loincloth and on a leash?
Yes.
Oh my God, he's like this. Oh, you're the best. You're the
And when he was
Oh.
singing to her,
Yeah.
and she's like, "That was so beautiful."
Yeah,
Just-
Thank you.
she uses his face for toilet paper.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
she
because he
does.
doesn't want to die. He got with her. Now he's like, fuck,
No,
I don't want to die.
He's such
got
a
a free ride.
submissive. He
Yeah.
is the biggest submissive.
Do you
Oh,
think she
man.
straps it on?
Yes,
absolutely.
Yes, huge.
Yes.
Huge.
Yes.
No, she doesn't. She has someone else do it and watches in the corner.
Oh my God,
it's-
she's gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has full control over her man.
Absolutely.
You better
Your
believe
mask
it.
can create a coronavirus.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The same way how those men have like 5 different wives, she is like in total control of her
The
husband.
way she can manipulate people is really
All
a
of them
talent,
do.
though.
All
It's
of them.
such a talent. Like
Yeah.
Joe wasn't manipulating; he was giving opportunity.
He made
Yeah.
straight boys
Yeah.
suck his dick.
Yeah, and he got them out of
drugs.
jail. He got them
He got
sober.
'em off the street.
He got them off the street.
You know.
Doesn't mean it's all right.
gave him
No,
place to
I'm not
live.
saying it's all right. you
Listen,
know.
I don't. If there will be no Joe bashing.
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
show.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
There will be none.
Yeah,
none of
no,
that.
no.
I won't have
I'll
it.
tell you what, until you walk in with his fucking haircut, you have no right talking about he's your
I'm
friend.
working
He's
on
working
it.
on it.
I'm
He's
working on
halfway
it.
there.
Hello.
Now the
I do see the
arson,
blonde.
to
Yeah.
be fair, was definitely Joe, right? Like
Huh?
Joe definitely burned down his own shit, right?
I mean, I don't want to say. I don't want to say anything like
I mean,
that.
the guy in the
but-
video kind of
but
had a
listen.
limp, but looked a little padded
Listen,
up.
a lot. Yo,
Where?
listen. You got to understand what happened with Joe. First of all, one of his husbands fucking accidentally shoots him in the head, and then you have this guy that he brings in, and everybody is now out to fuck him
Well,
over.
John left him for a woman too, and he's like, I can't fight
His
that.
receptionist or whatever.
Leave me for a guy, and
Yeah.
I can fight you on that. But leave me for a girl, I can't fight that.
Yeah. So, dude, this guy, he had his whole world turn on him.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
and
come on,
the
man.
one guy he thought was gonna help him fucked him harder than anybody he's ever known.
Fucked up, man.
Jeff
Well-
Lowe really fucked him.
But wait,
big
also
time.
though, he was spending money he shouldn't have,
on,
right?
on the campaign, but
On the
again,
campaign to become a governor.
that's
a mayor?
questionable. That's
He is the
questionable.
he's the face, man.
Yeah, president at first, but then again, he was like, "No, I don't have patience for that."
I guarantee
stubborn."
you, Joe is gonna make them all eat their words in another few years.
No, I want to
Wait
see
till
you.
when
I want to see you over there.
If
What
I had
would
the
you do for a
opportunity-
Klondike bar?
Who for Joe? I'd do anything for that man. I told
I'd
you.
ride to hell and back with that man.
I'm thinking about becoming his lover, pen pal. All right.
All right.
That's my
do it.
tiger trainer, Joe Exotic, the man I'm going to hell for.
Oh my God.
Little Sopranos reference for everyone
I
there.
love that. I love that. I love that.
Oh man.
Have y'all seen that meme out there where it's like one of the senators whispering to Trump, and it's like, the people are panicking out there, Mr. President. What are we going to do? Release a tiger documentary.
Yes. Dude, the memes are
they're
endless.
awesome.
It worked.
There's so many. Like, I saw the one video where it's just this guy going, "Fucking cat died the other day. Fucking Carol Baskins. Why am I gay? Fucking Carol Baskins.
Carol
Shit,
fucking
shit in the
Baskins.
floor, Carol Baskins.
Carol fucking Baskins."
Yes. Or there was actually that marriage meme where the husband and wife are laying next to each other, and the wife's bubble says, "Oh, my husband working so hard to protect our family from corona," and in his head he's going, "I could have owned a tiger for $2,000."
Dude, there's so many good
Oh,
fucking
shit.
memes
It's
out there
awesome.
with this thing. It's
Amazing.
fucking great. There's the Trump meme where they took Trump's face and put it on Joe's head.
Yes.
Oh, my
God, that's great. Fucking Donald Exotic.
Donald Exotic.
So
oh my
good.
God.
I swear I've never seen something so good.
And
Entertaining.
and unanimously like I seen a couple people on Facebook that were like, I don't know what the big deal is. It was stupid. I think they're just the too cool for the room guys
No sense of
that
humor.
don't want to. But like, how you can watch this thing and just not be captivated by the car crash that it is?
Yeah.
Is like, it's like Maury or Jerry Springer. Like,
Oh, you had to watch.
Yeah,
It's
like,
amazing.
You're not watching it to get anything from it
This-
other than sheer
Yeah.
entertainment
This
of
is-
destruction of people's lives.
This is these are real lives of real people. Like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Shaq had to disassociate himself because Shaq was in the documentary.
Yeah.
Him and Joe Exotic. He even goes, shout out to my boy Joe Exotic. And then the other day he was like, I didn't really know him like that. You know, I went there a few times.
Yo, Shaq, you better take that back because I'm telling you, he's coming out. Cardi B's going to get him out.
Cardi B's the one.
And when she does, I'll become a fan. When she does that, I'll be fan. I'll buy her album.
I
then.
wrote on Facebook because I shared the thing where she said, you know, she wants to get him out, and I was like, you know what, this makes me hate her slightly less.
A little
Who?
less.
Hate who?
Yeah, Cardi B.
Cardi B.
Because she's all for getting Joe Exotic out. Now they're making a movie or a TV series. I don't know what it is, but Kate McKinnon from Saturday Night Live, she's hysterical. She's one of the few people on Saturday Night Live right
She's
now.
one of the
that-
few ones that are left that are good.
Yeah, exactly. And she's going to play Carol Baskins, which I cannot wait to see.
Oh
I
my
wish
God.
Saturday Night Live was on right now just to see the Joe Exotic bit that they would do right now.
Yeah.
that'd be
You know?
amazing.
But
How many
Dax,
tigers did Shaq buy, by the way?
they didn't say, and he said he doesn't own any, but I don't believe him.
I don't believe that for a second.
I don't believe
Tell
him.
me.
He's got one up in his
Yeah,
bedroom.
he's
Come
definitely
on.
got one somewhere. Shaq
To
Diesel's
him,
got
that's a
fucking
house cat.
tiger.
He's fucking
Yeah.
Mike
humongous.
Tyson had
Well,
one, didn't he?
and that's why every athlete bought a tiger, because Mike Tyson had one, and ever since then, rappers and athletes have been buying tigers up like fucking crazy.
Did they ever have to take his away from him?
Well, he had to sell it.
He did?
Yeah, I think he sold it to Siegfried and Roy because it was a white tiger.
Oh, why do you have to
Yeah.
get rid of it?
He was broke.
Oh.
Wow, I can't believe that.
I don't know if you heard, but Mike Tyson spent all his money very poorly, babe.
Oh, he did?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he got fucked by everybody, just like fucking Joe Exotic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can't believe how fast that owl went.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
But it was still not done.
That's fucking crazy.
Because the Shaq thing, and then there was something else that I wanted to say. Fuck, I lost it. Let me look at my notes real quick. Does anyone in the chat want to ask something specific or mention something that we missed? Or, like, I know we're definitely missing something. Like, we have to be.
Do you guys believe Joe Exotic when he says someone sprayed cologne on his shoes when the liger attacked him?
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
definitely.
Yeah.
There was a lot of
Yeah.
people over there that had it. They had a thing for him, and they wanted him out of there.
You know what? What's crazy is actually when that one tiger female attacked him, the other female started walking over, and he was like, "Get the backed up!" And he
Yeah.
shot the shot, but they backed up, and then bitches, there was three of them.
Well, at
they were
first
about
he was
to take
hitting
him
it with
down.
he was hitting it with his walking stick
Yeah,
at first.
yes, to
and
get
that
it away.
dude. And you look, that tiger wasn't phased
At
a
all. No.
bit.
I know.
That
Getting
gunshot scared him for a
yeah,
second.
The gunshot is what got him free.
Yeah.
Because that's what finally let him go. But to sit there, like, just being in the cage with those things is.
And he's freely walking around with a whole bunch of. I just don't, you
and
know.
he's not mobile. Like, he's
No.
got a bad leg.
Yeah, he's got a bum leg.
Like we forgot to talk about the Carol dummy that he would videotape and put on his show that he would
my
shoot.
God.
And throw bombs
yeah.
at them.
Throw bombs
There was what was that thing you
Shoot
picked
in
up?
the
It was like
head?
this bazooka.
Yeah.
They fucking shot it.
Like,
That's allowed. That's allowed. Where are they from?
It doesn't help his case that they had all that footage.
But that's dummy stuff. Like that, he's an idiot, yes, but he didn't-
Childish, yeah, I guess. Bullying.
childish.
Internet bullying.
Imagine
it
doing
was.
that shit on YouTube though, like taking out a fucking revolver and shooting a dummy of somebody.
Yeah.
Honestly, McKinnon, you've done some crazy shit on
People
here
done
too.
shit- yeah,
I
people
mean,
done shit on the
that,
internet.
man.
You don't give a
Like,
fuck.
You know what I mean?
fuck. He's an idiot. Don't get me wrong, but that's not proof of
Yeah,
murder.
no one did help him.
No, it's
She
definitely
said
not
that.
proof
She's like,
of
nobody
murder.
was helping him. It is true. It's kind of was fucked up. I watched it and I was like, oh my God, he's going down. Because if one bitch grabbed his face while the other one had his foot, he'd be done. They tear him
Yeah.
apart.
Well, there's the one part where in the very beginning, where he's feeding the thing through the fence and he's not looking and it nips at him. He's like, fuck. And you can see him like look. He's like he wasn't sure if they got him or not.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, "You're right." He's like, "Yeah, I do this all the time. And, you know, it was like but for a second there, he thought he fucking lost his finger. Another thing with Carol that made me go, yeah, this bitch absolutely killed her husband, was when they were talking about it and they're like, well, Joe said, you put him in a meat grinder and then fed him to the tigers. And she goes, ha,
Yes.
that's crazy.
Yeah, and you see her face.
Fuck.
And she's got the look of, no, that's not crazy, bitch. You killed your fucking husband.
Yes.
I believe she did too.
She gave that look like, oh my, and she rolled her eyes and smiled. And when you see that face,
It's the
you
bike
say,
ride.
wow.
The
she
fucking
did
bike
it.
ride had me when she's like, "Hey, people,
Hi,
here
cats
I
and
am."
my kittens and cats.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Yo,
all the
you're,
kittens and
that's not
cats.
you. That's not you. That's a fucking. That's the role you're playing to show people. That's not you.
Oh,
that's
we-
not really you.
Yeah, we never got to see the real Carol Baskins in that.
You
in
look
that
in her
movie.
eyes,
But you could
can't
tell
me
that-
she don't belong in a straitjacket.
You
bro.
could
Come on.
tell how she's
Absolutely.
acting and how she talks on the camera is not her.
But see, Scott, I don't think she's certifiable crazy. I think she's crazy, but I think she's a brilliant,
A mastermind
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah, like
She's
a
like a
Smart.
mother Gaia type of mother
Smart.
nurturer type of crazy psycho. I know
Yep.
a few like that.
She
Yeah.
is smart, too smart for her own good. She's so smart.
Like, she
for
could
her,
be
for
like-
her to get away with
She's a
all that,
leader.
for her to get all those employees to not fucking work, to do everything, to have all those people, fucking
and
her
pay
husband,
300
everybody,
300 and something to get in.
For her place, yeah, it was like
Yes.
3 and change to get in.
To get
all
in.
of it. She is a fucking pimp.
And you know what
she
else
is
too?
smart.
It's all women that work for her, so you know the cattiness of the tears
Yeah.
trying to get in Carol's good graces. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
Yeah.
So all these bitches are probably throwing each other under the bus. They're all being shitty to each other.
Mm.
She runs her setup is brilliant. Like what she did is brilliant.
She's brilliant.
But she's doing nothing different other than you can't touch the animals
Yeah.
that they were doing.
Yeah.
Like that's why you look at her and go,
Hypocrite.
I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
fuck, I see what you're doing.
You're a hypocrite.
You just don't do the one thing, but everything else you do, and you don't even take care of these animals, from
Yeah.
what we can tell. Like you take care of them
I
very
hated
poorly.
seeing that picture of the cat eating through a fucking box. I'm like, bro, it stuck his head in a. It looked
It
like
was
it
a
had no room
full grown
in a box.
yeah,
like
male
of
tiger
chained.
with
Yeah.
a huge mane.
She has some nerve to fucking call all these other places no good, and she
Doing the
is
same thing.
doing the same
And the
exact
thing is,
thing.
the different thing with
Exactly,
the
dude.
Black Jaguar White Tiger, if you guys don't know him, he's on Instagram, he's everywhere. He takes volunteers to come for like the day.
Yeah.
But there is no, they're not touching them. They're like there's a fence between them. You know, the little baby cubs, they're not even really handling them. And the only ones that they will handle are the ones inside his home. He's got like 2 or 3 that are getting well or sick or whatever, healing. Those are the ones that are allowed around. But again, it's all volunteers to come for the day. He doesn't have anybody different besides his mother who feeds them.
Yeah.
You see her with bottles all the time. His brother works there. His cousin works there. But for the most
I think
part,
it's all family
yeah,
oriented.
it's all family, and they're all just like we're here together trying to save these animals.
Now let me get a roundtable question. All right, we got to cast Joe Exotic in a movie. Who do you want playing him?
Ooh.
Now Dax Shepard offered it up. Now
Joe Dirt,
Wow.
Yeah, I was just gonna say what Jessica said.
Joe Dirt, baby.
David Spade, I think. Yeah, but I think you'll see too much Joe Dirt in there, and I think that would fuck it up. Now, someone who threw his hat in the ring that I was like, sign him up, make that fucking movie, Edward Norton. Ooh. Edward Norton is all in on the Tiger King.
he would do
Jared
good,
Leto
actually.
is all in on the Tiger King.
That's a good cast.
I think Jared Leto as Edward Norton's
The Brandon as Brandon,
As
the pretty
husband.
boy,
yeah, and
and then
Edward
get like
Norton
Tom
as-
Hardy for the toothless guy.
Yes.
Oh my God,
Right?
Yeah. Good.
that's
Right?
a good one.
Carol Baskin. Wow. I would say Michelle Pfeiffer in older Carol
No,
Baskin.
the woman from Paul. Remember the movie Paul with the alien?
Yeah.
Remember the woman who said she's seen him for years? The old lady, they blow up her house.
Watched that the other day. Yeah, I remember her. Yeah.
I'm trying to.
She was in other things too. I can't think of her name.
Who's
but
what about the one that was in Bridesmaids, the blonde? That's her, right? She had red
Kristen
hair.
Wiig?
Yeah, she would do great.
Kristen Wiig, I think, would be good too.
With glasses on.
No,
or
who
whatever.
else would be good? The mother from Goldberg's.
Oh, yeah. If she had a
Wait,
different
which
wig
one?
on.
The Reno 911, the blonde from Reno
Oh,
911.
yes.
I think she would be good in it too.
Yeah.
But I think Edward Norton is perfect for fucking. For
No, Charlie Hunnam. Jax Teller.
See, I think he's too young. See, you
Yeah.
got to
For
go a little
who?
older for Joe Exotic. You got to go,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
between like 45 and 60. I think that
Yeah,
cast.
he's
And-
gotta
You
be
need
older.
wrinkles. You need
Yeah,
you need that.
And I think Charlie's a little too wide. You need that
You
slim
can
frame.
actually. I just looked at Simon Pegg. Wow, a little bit,
Simon Pegg,
dude. Simon Pegg could pull that off.
Yeah,
Put the
yeah.
hair on him.
Yeah, Joe Rogan as the Seth Rogen as the toothless hillbilly would be good too.
Yes,
Yeah.
he would.
Seth Rogen, I think, would be good for that role.
Oh, it's
Seth.
John, his boyfriend, his first
Yeah, yeah,
one? Yeah.
yeah. So, dude, I really hope this because everyone now in Hollywood is like, we need to make this movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like they're
Dayton
all
chats at Chuck Norris, dude.
Yeah.
fucking Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Chuck
I mean,
Norris.
if you
Oh,
can
Chuck
get
Norris
if you can get Leo and Brad in here, maybe
Brad Pitt
Wahlberg.
is Joe Exotic.
I mean,
Oh
fuck.
my God.
That'd be fucking amazing.
Brad Pitt is Joe. Yeah, you could.
No, Brad Pitt could be actually the guy with the no legs. We need someone with no legs.
It's a little too close to his role in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, though. I think we need to switch it up a little.
Yeah.
You
The
know,
no legs?
But
Oh,
wow,
I guess
th-
he's a
this-
side
You know
guy.
who could play the guy with no legs? Stephen Merchant. He is Ricky Gervais's writing partner. Tall British
Oh.
guy, glasses. You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah.
You know him from shit. What do you know him from? You know him. He's got like the bug eyes, and he's British. He,
Oh.
Yo.
Yes, brown hair, dark hair.
no.
Carol Baskin's husband. I got it.
Oh,
Who's the star of Breaking Bad?
Walter.
Aaron Paul.
No.
No.
With the glasses?
Walter
Sorry.
White. Who's Walter White? I'm blanking on his name.
Oh, that's what's his name? Fuck. Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
Bald guy, right?
Totally blanking on his fucking name.
Come on,
Malcolm in the middle. Fucking
Yes, he would be a great Carol husband. Great Carol husband.
Bryan Cranston.
Yeah, Bryan
No,
Cranston.
I got a better
old
one.
No,
fuck, man.
I do.
He says no.
I got a better one.
Who?
Jeffrey Tambor,
Who's that?
the dad from Arrested Development,
Oh shit.
the main dad.
Oh, okay,
Hey, yeah, the twin brother.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah,
he's thin
with
enough.
the twin brother. Yeah, dude.
You think so?
I think so. Yeah, if he lost a few pounds, but he's got the
I
same
think
look.
Cranston is perfect for
See, but
it.
Cranston doesn't have the pointy nose.
What about Job?
Job would be good for
Joe-
fucking Joe Exotic.
Yeah, he would. Job would look just like him. a
Will
little bit.
fucking.
No, he's not good enough.
Yeah.
What do you mean? He's hysterical.
you need
Yeah,
star
you-
power.
Yeah, you need an Edward Norton or,
You need
or
a
Matt
star.
Damon.
Yeah, you need a
Matt
star.
Damon. Oh my god.
You need a really good one too, man.
Yeah.
I
Now, who would play Jeff Lowe? I think Brad Pitt would be good for the Jeff
No,
Lowe
honestly,
role.
who's Stifler?
Sean William
Sean
Scott.
William Scott would be a great.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you're
amazing.
right. Yeah, you're
You like that,
absolutely
right?
I do. I think that's pretty good.
And the
He'd
fat
be
little
fucking
page
great.
boy could be Keith from Kingdom.
oh my god.
He
Yes.
was just in the Richard Jewell movie. If anyone
Yes.
saw Richard Jewell,
Even Jonah Hill.
you know what I'm talking
Ooh,
about.
Jonah Hill. Yeah,
Jonah Hill.
Yeah.
Jonah
That's a
Hill,
good
would be, but he lost a lot of weight recently.
Yeah,
Who's the
he
blonde
can-
guy
he
in
can
that
gain
show
it.
you watch and I don't like? That's
Oh, Josh Gad. Josh Gad. He plays the voice of Olaf. He was in that movie with Kevin Hart, The Wedding Ringer.
What's
Him with
Mike's
the
name from
lime
Breaking
and the
Bad? And he's
coconut.
in,
drink a boat together.
What'd you say, Scott?
What do you want?
Mike's name from Breaking Bad, and he's in fucking Better Call Saul.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I don't know his real name, but yeah.
He'd be a good Jeff Lowe.
I think he's a little old for Jeff Lowe.
He's a little old. You're right.
I think he's a little old.
Put some makeup on though.
What about the pimp?
Oh, Doc Ansel?
Yeah, who's Doc?
All right, you know who I would have thought of if he wasn't passed and was a little bit lighter? John Candy.
John Candy.
he
James,
was- when he
James
was-
Gandolfini.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he was lighter.
All right.
Someone who's alive, though. Doc Ansel, someone who's alive.
Hello. Why can't it be Kane?
Kane.
The wrestler?
I don't know. I was thinking maybe like a Jack Black.
See,
or
I was
somebody.
thinking something similar to that, but I was thinking the guy who plays Opie in Sons of Anarchy.
Oh shit!
He's
yeah,
also
yeah,
in
yeah.
The Walking Dead now.
Yes, he's the big guy.
Yeah, he's one of the
Yeah.
Whisperers.
Yeah.
He'd be good.
I think he
oh
would
my
be good.
god.
Huh.
But
Oh,
What about
no.
Scarface?
You just get Pacino.
Yeah, well, he's too old
No,
now.
he's definitely too old.
You do not age shit.
But
Is he the guy from the documentary you're saying Scarface? That's the guy that shot the ATF agent on the zoo or
Yep.
something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that guy. He got away with. He basically got away with murder.
He was stuffing the snakes with cocaine.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's how the whole exotic thing started. They were filling exotic animals
that
with
dude's
drugs,
gangster.
and then he would just keep them.
That dude's gangster.
That guy was such a gangster, and you saw the way he lived. He just gave no fucks,
Fuck,
none
yeah.
whatsoever. And he's still at the drop of a dime can have you fucking whacked.
That's why nobody talked about him.
Yeah, I don't know why fucking Joe Exotic didn't fucking go to him. That shit would have got done, no problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like no one would have fucking found out about it.
I'm rolling.
You're
I
rolling.
know.
Yes.
Did
What
we
do you
get
wanna do?
let's close it up, and we can always open back up to do This Is Life. Yeah, I mean,
All right.
Unfiltered Marriage.
Unfiltered
Awesome,
marriage.
man. Scott, I'll peace you out, man.
Scotty.
Thank you.
Come back, Scott.
Good time.
We got
Later.
more to
Okay,
talk
bro.
about.
Later.
Bye.
All right, everybody. I think that's it. You don't want to see if there's one more. If anyone wants to call in, quick.
All right, quick.
You got 30 seconds to call in. The number's in the top left corner of the screen.
Okay.
If someone wants to call in, you got 30 seconds. Otherwise, we're shutting it down.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we touched it all. I don't think we missed anything.
We got a lot in there.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. If you guys didn't watch it, please just do it.
It is everyone at my job. I came in on Monday.
We went through this thoroughly too.
Yeah.
Like, come on, guys. If you didn't watch it, get on it,
Dude,
man.
I went into work Monday and I was like, "Did you guys see this?" And everyone was like, "No, what are you talking about?" I was like, "You have to watch this." Now it's Tuesday. Literally everyone today was like, "Dude, this fucking shit is crazy." I was like, "I told you."
So good.
It is the best watch right now on Netflix.
In
Like,
quarantine, it made the quarantine.
yeah, absolutely. Quarantine 2020 would be nothing without Joe Exotic, the
Yeah.
Tiger King.
When we look back on the quarantine, this is going to be one of the things that gets brought up.
Yeah, absolutely. It definitely, like, if there was a I love the 2020s,
Yes.
Joe Exotic would definitely be in there with the
With the
coronavirus
Yeah.
part, because he's brought joy to so many people's lives, and he's collectively brought everyone together to hate Carol fucking Baskins.
Yeah.
And I feel like you have to say it that way
Yeah.
when you say her name, Carol fucking Baskins.
Carol fucking Baskin. All right,
But
guys. Fucking awesome, man.
It was such a
What a great
such
show.
a great thing. If you didn't watch it, go watch it.
Elbows.
Yeah. That's it for us. All right, let me get into the whole thing. Thank you, everybody, for checking us out. Super Ugly Show. If you're listening to us on the brand and you're listening to the audio version only, we're live every Tuesday night, starting at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube. Go to Super Ugly Show, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Right after us at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you also get Unfiltered Marriage, which you should be listening to as well on the brand. If you're not a subscriber of the brand, why the fuck not? It's only $3.95 a month. You get over 14 brand new shows every single week. It's less than $1 a week, and you're getting nothing but content every single day. Go to russosbrand.com right now. Sign up and enjoy everything Russo's brand. Opie Radio. Go to opieradio.com. Subscribe to the Opsters podcast. He had a Patrice O'Neill tribute show the other day. I believe it was number 4. We love Opie. We love everything he's doing. We support the Opster. So go to opieradio.com right now and subscribe, or subscribe wherever you get your podcast. StatementGames.com. Head over to Statement Games. There's not a lot of sports to place prop bets on, but we got WrestleMania this weekend, so there'll be some prop bets over there for WrestleMania weekend. So go to StatementGames.com. Help my friend out. His website needs the traffic in this dire time of no sports, when his website is all about sports. So please go to StatementGames.com and see maybe if there's something on there you want to look at, or if you want to get yourself involved in some of the prop bets. It's absolutely free. Doesn't cost you a dime unless you want to spend money, but you don't have to. StatementGames.com. That's it for us, everybody. Thanks for checking us out. Free Joe Exotic. Fuck Carol Baskins. We're Super Ugly Show. We'll see you next Tuesday. Peace.